Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you check out and enjoy the story we're going over today. Trese is a story for Filipinos by Filipinos. They took representation seriously, from choosing the actors to the mythology and the setting. The story's themes are ascension of a chosen one, the daughter and scion of a family business, corruption, and humanity's philosophical and spiritual failings. Now, we're doing things a little bit differently today. We're going about 40% unscripted, and that's up from about 30%. And you can also see a bit of a difference. I'm in my work clothes. I work in like about an hour and a half. And some great news, Joy made it after all. No, Joy, it's not time yet. Okay, so as always, likes and dislikes are both helpful. Subscribe to become one of our friends, and to reach out, please use the comments here or find me on Instagram at shukong_friends. All right, now I get a couple minutes to gush over Joy. Joy, oh my gosh, I love Joy so much. She is one of my dearest, oldest friends. She is an amazing, intelligent, powerful Black woman. And listen, let me give you some context. So I'm pretty intelligent. This is something that it's just a fact. I have credentials to prove it. I have no desire to go into it. But suffice to say that I've spent a lot of my life around very intelligent people, and some of them significantly more intelligent than me. Now, here's the thing. When Joy and I hang out in person, like in real life, I know I'm not the smartest person in the room. That's just how that works. Joy, in terms of raw intelligence, raw processing power, she has way higher horsepower than I have. It's just how it works. I console myself, and this is real consolation. We joke about this, but this is philosophy is a skill. It's a skill anyone can master, regardless of your intelligence level. And that's the arena I've chosen to reach the top, right? And so I console myself by she's better at some things and I'm better at other things, and this we joke about it. But I would if Joy wanted to come for me on the battleground of philosophy, we would have to go at it. Okay? But yeah, as I say, I love Joy so much. All right? So please welcome Joy to the channel. She is wonderful, and I look forward to having her help us work through things in a new way. All right? Okay, so let's get into Trese. So I wanted to center this discussion on After Dark, which is a discussion that was held by the creators of Trese, the animated series. It's actually based on a Filipino comic, which starts with a K. But the comic looks amazing. The art style looks amazing. The story is amazing. So we're gonna get to where my title comes in. Okay, so let's start with this clip.
I gave him a script, a 20-page script. He would finish it in 20 days, and he did that for the first case, and we just kept doing that over and over again.
Oh, Shokin, great. Thank you for asking. Okay, so they're the creators of the anime, and everyone in that room was involved in the creative process for the animated series. And the two people on the wall are the writer and the artist for the Filipino comic that the animated series is based on. And please watch After Dark to see why I respect everyone present in that room. Now, let's start with its successes, because that's what I love to do. And also, I feel like I kind of have to, because I'm gonna get a little rough with the criticism. And And this is also important. I really want y'all to know that I'm not some kind of saint. That's not what I set out to be. That's not what philosophy is about. That's also not what I think great artists want for their work. They don't want fluff. They want people to tell them the truth. So let's start with the successes. Now, this show touches on some of the feelings that are deepest in me. So I am the son of two Jamaican parents. I'm the first generation born in the United States. We are Black, which means we are the descendants of slaves. We're Black and descendants of slaves are not equal, but like in the context of my family history, that's what happened. And so we are inherently cut off from the roots of our ancestors in a certain sense, cut off by our colonial past. And so it's wonderful to see a show that grapples with that challenge, and really tells a story for its people. Because the Philippines also has colonial history. It's different, and it's different in type and texture, but it's colonialism. Okay, all right. So now it's also extremely refreshing to see some race-appropriate skin tones for once, like a whole range of them. There are Filipinos who are extremely light-skinned, and there are Filipinos who are almost as dark as me. I can't say that I know all Filipinos. There could be some as dark or darker than me, but like it's wonderful to see that range in a show, because most Japanese anime features white passing characters. Just like it's just the truth. Now, let's get to the failures, or I should say failure, because there's only one actually. It is a failure in execution. Something happened between the comic and the anime. I haven't read the comic, but from what I saw and from what I know of the story, that comic is probably amazing. Now, this animated series fell short in a lot of ways, and if I had to put it very frankly, it's a pile of missed opportunities. I know it's a little bit. It all comes down to the direction, and we'll get to that. Now, I want to show one example.
Hinahanap pa rin namin yung mga nakatira ron dahil bigla na lang silang nawala.
Ganun ba? Pwede bang sandali lang, Captain? Kailangang ako lang ang nandito sa tren.
Magandang gabi, Munting Trese. Anong gusto mong laruin natin ngayon?
Magandang gabi, Santalmo. Magtrabaho po muna tayo.
Kailangan kong malaman ang nangyari rito.
Killjoy ka rin minsan, ano?
This is from the first episode. This is Santelmo, okay? We're still establishing the magic and the lore of this show, right? So why am I bored watching magic happen? That should not happen, okay? Even down to the sound. The sound feels weak for some reason. Like, well, not for some reason. Between the design and the sound design and the music itself, it just didn't have the kind of impact that it should. If anything, it feels a little bit cheap, which is sad to say because I don't think that it's a cheap show. Now, it's almost like we got the animation out of X-Men Evolution, which is a series from 2000. It should not seem that way. Now, I'm only pointing one finger, and I think this person will be able to take this the way I intended. So Jay Oliva is the director, and if the company or the people you choose to do something cannot deliver in the way that you want, then that ends up your responsibility. Now, here's the thing. This is an important thing in philosophy. I cannot know if they were successful or not. If anything, from watching After Dark, I believe they were successful in some of the most important ways they wanted to be, which are those cultural things. The whole FUBU of it, for us, by us, is real and present. Now, it being successful on its surface as an animated series, maybe that's not as important, but I'm not the one who gets to decide that. So I can only decide it for me. So I need you all to watch After Dark and hopefully Trese. As I think I may have mentioned, I upvoted After Dark and I downvoted Trese. Okay? So, okay, yeah, sure, it's a curveball. But look, when people make something transformative on the world stage, they're prepared for strict criticism. If anything, they welcome it. Yeah, and moreover, we need more things like this for all sorts of backgrounds and cultures. The world needs this, okay? I thank them from the bottom of my heart for paving the way. What they did was pivotal. This is the pivotal part. Like, they've opened a door that now many, many more people can walk through. Let's do it, all right? So, one last thing. I have a Filipino friend who watched the show, and talking with them helped me understand just how much Filipino culture is present. It really, really is a passion project and a work of love. All right, that's it for Trese. I have some news for everyone. First, I have a Patreon now. You can check it out if you want to support what I do. First, the lowest level starts at $3 a month, and nothing is paywalled but my time. And if you check out my Patreon, you'll see what I mean by that. There's second bit of news, there's a new section on my homepage, my crew. And they're humans. I don't own them. They're not mine. But I want these people to keep working with me. So one of them is the person who's edited for me since day one. And the other person is the one who drew Joy for us. And I hope they keep drawing for us. All right, so thank you so much for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments here on Instagram at @shukong_friends. If you watch the show, please let me know. And recommendations for what to watch or cover next are best through Instagram or Patreon. Likes and dislikes are both helpful. Subscribe to become one of our friends. Peace.